I have a quick message for somebody. If you're not that somebody, just scroll down. Just scroll down. You can receive the good news and the blessing and the clarity and the love that you deserve, or you really don't. Like, you really don't deserve it. You really don't deserve it because you don't want it. Like, to deserve something, you gotta want it. You gotta really feel this, that you deserve this. And this is part of the message. Like, you gotta know that you deserve it. Okay. Your love is rooted in the tree of life. Your love. Your love is rooted in every freaky tree. And you might be somebody who's freaky. Okay, you are a freaky bitch. And maybe you are somebody who like freaky bitches. But then you are also a freaky deaky deaky duck, okay? But you might just be on top of your world right now is what I'm hearing, but I'm also sensing that you are going higher than you thought, and it's kind of making you feel like you want to explode. That's what it felt like. I didn't know what it felt like yet until I just say more words and more words come out of me, and then I make sense of what I say as I say it, But I don't know what's going up with you. I just know that you feel like exploding. You feel like exploding because you know something is on its way to you, and you know your body is literally being prepared for this, and you are training your mind for this because Spirit is saying, you are ready. You are ready. You are ready. You are ready. There's something going on, but you are ready. Maybe this is what's going on. This is what's going on. If you start liking someone new who is good for you, and your person starts to dislike you, they're jealous, for disliking them because you're liking somebody new. Who is left to be liked? New or old person? If they dislike you for liking someone new, they gotta bounce. Okay, they gotta bounce. Because if you attract somebody new and this person really makes your life so much better, because that's just what they should, because that's why they do it. Because this is why they do it. They are part of your life for some reason. And if you then look up to this new person because you think they're wonderful, just wonderful, and the people around you that are closer to you or were longer closer to you, they start noticing a shift because this new person is making you better. Right? Is my mic on? This new person is making you better. Let me hold it because it feels more aligned. When you like somebody, they are lifting you up. At least that's the point. Like, that's the purpose of meeting someone new. To lift you up, to light you up. And if they don't do that anymore, so they don't really lift you up anymore, maybe they used to do that, they are finding themselves in a tough position because first they did, now they don't. First they were making you smile, now they're making you tired. First you were laughing with them, now you are annoyed by them. First you were better with them, now you're better without. Let's get more cards. Because you make me so curious now. Like, every time I put out my cards, I have no idea what's coming out. But then when I talk, I start realizing, what it is. Because for me, it's like not always about me. because I record videos for other people. I do readings for other people. Now, there's something that I know about doing readings. It can feel like you are reflecting it and mirroring it, and it's you. But a lot of times, you are just reflecting also really the knowledge, not the experience. So, like, Tower. This is a Tower moment for you because you feel like you really broke down some rules. Like, you took a curtain down. You unveiled something. Like, you got exposed is what I'm getting. You got exposed. And as I was saying, like, every time they pop out, I start talking, and then I start feeling the people that I'm doing the readings for, if I know them, if I've seen their face more often, I know their names, and I know they are going through this even though we don't talk. I can really feel you and discover secrets about your energy because I do your readings. And you might never ask me to do it, but you might silently were praying to God for clarity and answers, and then here I am explaining it to you because you need it. And if you need it, I need it. Otherwise, I don't do it. 4 of Pentacles. This is like giving you an opportunity to break free. Literally, you are sitting on it. You are waiting for this moment. You were waiting, at least. Now you're done waiting. You've done the waiting. You learned exactly what you had to do. Which is why you feel so free now. Because you discovered it's not just all pleasure. It's not just all fun. It's also really dark. And it needs also an equal amount of attention, because if that doesn't happen, where's your duality? Because, oh, my shoulders. Where's your duality? Because you cannot just laugh without feeling your darkest feelings. And I don't mean dark in negative or bad, just vulnerable. Just this sensitive piece of you, which is sacred and private and also very personal, because it is happening within you. And you share this with people. Because they learn with you and from you. Definitely from you. But if it wasn't from you, it was never with you. Or should I say the other way? If it wasn't with you, it was never from you. Yeah, it makes more sense. If it was never with you, it was never from you. Which is why you understand that people really need you. Or needed you. Because it fulfills them as much as you. We got 7 of Wands here. What are you doing there? I mean, I guess it did wanted to see what's going on. It did want to stand up for itself and say very valuable, opinionated reasons for your appearances. You wanted to share really why you show up like this. And you wanted to dive deep with other people to see what is beyond the voice that we hear and the masks that we wear. You really wanted to see within. You wanted to see how you could be there, how you could get there, which is kind of pretty much a journey by itself, because you have to discover You have to dive deep, okay? If you don't dive deep, you are finding yourself somewhere. Like you are gonna do something somewhere. You're gonna say something somewhere. You're gonna express something somewhere. You're gonna be exposed and explode like an explosion around people because you need this fire. Like when you release expression, and yes, I know they can be so heavy and negative, but when you release the word, in the air, you are like an explosion of fireworks, and you are literally breaking yourself free, okay? And you do this with God. It doesn't happen without God. How can you make fireworks without the magic of it existing? It already exists. And accept the facts that are being spoken over your life from something way powerful than yourself, because you can only understand if you figured it out. If you figured it out, I want to hear you, okay? I want to hear you. Comment something. Send me an email. Send me a testimony. Send me your experience. And also let me know if any of my messages go deep within you and you want to talk about it. We can just talk about it, okay? And don't be shy to approach me. Your angels also say, don't be scared to face your truth in front of other people. We got the high priestess. I thought it was the queen, but it's a high priestess with the queen of cups still. And what's actually in between that? Because it was literally, see, you gotta find your truth. You gotta really listen, okay? Just hold on your feet, because you gotta put them high for a moment, higher than your head. It's like you gotta re-ground yourself after this message. Listen, when you say yes to your body and you understand wherever your water takes you, and I mean your blood, it's gonna lead you to healing yourself. Always. You're always healing more. No more damage, okay? You find the truth because you were guided there. You literally fought to get there. Like you struggled to get there. You saw everything you had to see once you got there. Because you need that. You need those experiences. You need those fights with yourself. You need those mirror moments, those aha moments that just snap but also click at the same time. Because honestly, without those moments, you would still be the same. You would still be the same if you didn't have the experiences that you really had. It made you tough, but it made you also softer with yourself and other people. Because you are a tough guy, you are a tough woman, you are raw, you are real, you are somebody you want to live in truth. You hate lying. You do. Which is why you deserve this, okay? You really deserve this. So go get it. Go get it. It's all yours. It's literally all yours. Look at you. Look at you. Okay, you got this. I know you got it. That's why you came to find this message, because you needed some reassurance. You needed some confirmation about your intuition. You needed something to, I wanted to say validate your feelings, but as I said, I was like, validating is not always bad. It is really nice to have some truth delivered to you, because that's a pure gift. And you know, I read this somewhere and I don't know who said it, but maybe I even wrote it. I don't know. But it goes like this. Attention is the greatest gift that you can ever have in its purity. And I think I just extended this quote with purity, because you can give attention, but if it's not reciprocated, if it's not needed, nobody really wants it to receive or give. The attention should not be given or taken, nor accepted from both sides. But attention is a gift. Okay, and if you give it, you want to give it right? I mean, I love to give gifts, but gifts with attention? And then you can just share the same gift because you both give it? I mean, that is just magic. Because you have attention for yourself. And as you give to other people what you give to yourself, I don't know who needs this message, but do you understand the magic of that union, that connection, that deep love that you know is just pure? Because who made it? Who made love? Who gave attention to that love time and time again? Because it is real and it is not fake. It is the most realist thing that you have ever tasted, which is why, this love that you taste is not to be lied about. It is not disloyal to yourself. It is also not, you're not a cheater. You are really divine with your love. Like the love you give, this is just so pure. You are such a pure soul. And you have done so much healing work on yourself. Honestly, you are somebody, I feel this in my stomach, okay? You heal. You don't like to sit around unhealed. You don't like to have conversations with people, even with yourself, where you're just like disagreeing with your own thoughts. Like, I hear you thinking, like, I say something and then I think, like, what is that? And you immediately regret what you said because you immediately disagree with yourself. This is your change, okay? You now agree because you choose yourself. You choose truth. You want the truth. You want the real you.